Matt, this is such bad timing in a way, because you just heard Elon Musk last week say, no, there will not be a recall of this car, and then you've got the government probe.
Right, and it's especially bad timing if you were long the stock at the end of September before the first car caught fire. Now, we should point out that these kind of investigations happen on a regular basis. It's a preliminary investigation, according to the NHTSA website. But the thing is, NHTSA says that these fires were caused by thermal runaway, which is the same phrase that they used for the fires in the batteries on the Boeing 787s. Now, of course, none of the 787s burned down, as some of these cars have, but they were much bigger. The stock has dropped since the first fire by almost 2/5, so about 40% drop from its highs on September 30th. It's huge just from these three fires, and a lot of people have been saying we should have seen a probe sooner, an investigation sooner. Some lobbyists said the government shutdown is the reason that NHTSA hasn't gotten around to it until now. But it's interesting, Elon Musk has called the media coverage of these fires outrageous in a blog post that he put out yesterday.
Yeah.
He said you're more likely to be struck by lightning than to be in a fire in a Tesla. And he's got some facts to back it up. Since the Tesla Model S started production at the end of last year, there have been 3 fires in Teslas. All other vehicles, 250,000 fires. And I'm only talking about the U.S. here. So, of course, they've only made 19,000 Teslas since production started, and there are 250 million other vehicles on the road.
It's just that there's just so many skeptics out there, and this is all fodder for them to say, look, we knew these cars, it's so unknown, and here is yet another unknown, which is why we need to go back to the drawing board.
Of course. It's a brand new technology, so of course there are going to be skeptics out there. The stock soared like 800%, so that brings a lot of short sellers out, even more skepticism, and there are only, 20,000 examples of this car on the road. So
is anybody in Detroit watching this closely?
I think everybody's watching this closely. Obviously, all the car makers are watching this closely because they want to follow suit. Remember, Tesla's not the first car to be investigated, electric car to be investigated after fires. GM's Chevy Volt was also investigated, and the Fisker Karma was also investigated for fires.
Okay.
But it's such a nascent young business that everyone is keeping an eye on it. It's probably the technology of the future, almost certainly. And so you want to know how to keep it safe. Keep in mind, no one yet has been injured in a Tesla fire or killed in any Tesla accident. So.